Hey, I'm Shoshana Chaim, co-host of the Plant Trainers podcast, helping you improve your quality of life through nutrition and fitness. And today I wanted to talk to you about 5 ways to include more greens into your diet every single day. So the first way that I'm going to recommend that you get more greens into your diet is start first thing in the morning. And you're probably saying, what, Shoshana, greens for breakfast? Are you kidding me? Breakfast is not about breakfast food. Breakfast is about getting enough energy into your body to sustain you to the next meal that have a lot of nutrients that is going to help your body throughout the day. So you can include it into your breakfast by putting spinach into your hot oatmeal, put greens into a smoothie. You could put some greens into a tofu scramble, or you could even eat a salad for breakfast. Like I said, it doesn't have to be breakfast food. Have that amazing breakfast salad if you want to. No problem at all. Number 2 is that think about snack time, right? So what can you dip? Maybe you're used to dipping crackers. Can you start to dip some broccoli? Can you start to dip zucchini, snap peas, pieces of kale? What can you dip into hummus? What can you dip into some cashew ranch? Or what can you just eat plain? Think about getting those greens in for snack. A snack does not have to be a granola bar, right? Number 3, add more greens to your soups. We all say we take big handfuls of spinach or greens and stick them in our soup. That's great. What I also love to do is put a bed of spinach in the bowl so that when I pour the hot soup into the bowl, it melts that spinach into the soup, making it even greenier, if that's even a word, and you have that much more nutrients in the soup, and it's that much more filling and that much more fiber too. Number 4 is use darker greens. So maybe it's not about having more greens, but maybe it's more tones of greens, darker tones of greens. So if your salad is full of romaine lettuce and iceberg lettuce, great. How can you move it to more kale or leafy greens, right? Get that kale in there, get the kale in there. Right? You want those dark leafy greens in there. So think about the quality of greens. And you could also make your salads or your green portions bigger. You don't necessarily have to buy more stuff. Just eat more of what you're already eating. You're already doing a great job. So put more of that on your plate and maybe take away some of the other stuff. And number 5 is make an effort to think about it. When you start to think about it and say, I'm going to eat more greens, all of a sudden you're walking by in the grocery store and you happen to see that kale. It's like that kale's walking by you. This actually looks like a kale person walking by you, right? You want to start to think about it. So you're going to start to see it on menus more. You're going to start to see it in your fridge more. It's going to be at your friends' houses more because it's going to be on your mind and your eyes are going to be going towards it. So make that effort in your brain to say, I will eat more greens. But then you also have to do something about it. Now, when we told our children that we were doing this video about how to get more greens into your diet, Jordan said to us, Mom, I have the best way to eat more greens. And I said, what? She goes, it's a prank. So I said, what is it? So she goes, you can make a cake pop by taking a Brussels sprout and dipping it in chocolate. And when you dip it in chocolate, then you could give it to somebody and you could say, here's a cake pop that I made for you. Here you go. Enjoy that cake pop. And then they'll eat it and they'll think it's a cake pop, but really it's a Brussels sprout. It's not the yummiest. It's still not the healthiest because it's got all that chocolate on it. But it's quite funny. Go out there, give a prank today. Make sure to listen to the Plant Trainers podcast for amazing guests and tips. You can find us everywhere where podcasts are found. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, you name it, we're there. Make sure to subscribe. See you later. Bye.